Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 82 of the Resellers Stew. We have a brand new panel member, new ingredients for the stew. What do you want to be? You want to be the carrot, the potato?
Definitely a carrot over a potato.
Okay, give me the broth. No. We have Lucy. If you are not familiar with Lucy, she is Reseller Mom on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and MySpace and
I was like, MySpace, what?
You can find her over on Tumblr. We were talking recently about, did any of y'all ever use that website called Stumble Upon?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it was kind of like Pinterest, but for like articles. And so you would just basically stumble upon like topics or whatever.
Oh,
I don't think it really took off like it was supposed to. But anyway, we want to get to know Lucy a little better. So, Lucy, could you tell us a little more about yourself? Like, when did you get started reselling?
Let's see here. It was 3 years ago. What year are we in? So yeah, right around, I guess it was 2015. And short history, whatever, I'm still in my 30s, late 30s, have 2 kids at home, or, 2 kids that are 10 and 14. And I have a degree in biology. I was in the biology field doing several different jobs here up in Washington area, and I had been laid off so many times. And after the 8th layoff up here, I decided just to go to work for myself. It gets daunting.
Yeah, that's rough. Like,
it is. I have helped shut down so many companies and just bad decisions on their part, but when you started a company, you put your heart and soul into it, or at least I do. And after 8 times, I'm like, I can't do it again for somebody else. I will do it again for myself.
Yeah, you kind of get where you don't want to commit, like because you don't want to get basically your work heartbroken. You know.
I was devastated after the last one, and I just said, I don't have the energy. I can't do it again. Because it's not just the work, but you meet people. I have amazing friends and lots of contacts, but I just can't get married to another job.
And you do get married to a job, like Dell. Dell Computers is here. There's a lot of companies here, but like Dell was started here in Austin, and I think everyone you meet has worked for Dell. And you are married to that company. Like, you're married to it. Like, that's just the way it is. Like, when I used to work there, I worked in the employee purchase sales department. I was their #1 sales rep, and I worked from 7 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah, this last job I was a production manager, and we had about 350 people in production, and it was split between 2 managers, myself and another person. And so they're my children then, and you get you're committed to them. And the other part of it was, I had, between my husband and I, we both had very high stressful jobs or whatnot. And it was always a flip over who would go and handle situations at work and who would get to go home and spend time with the kids. And I tell you, when you start out at a job, you want to be there. So if there's overtime or things needed after work, you sign up for that. And in turn, I was missing out on my kid's life. And so I just couldn't do that again. Not to them.
When you decided to, what at the time that you were at your 8th layoff, were you like, I'm going to go into reselling? Like, what made you go to that area?
Well, I remember coming home, and I was extremely pissed and upset. You feel like you've put your heart and soul, and then they just let you go. And I told my husband, I'm like, I can't go and do the same thing again. I can't repeat that same cycle again. So I said, I'm gonna spend 2 weeks and decompress, write down my feelings, kind of go through the emotions, give myself some breathing time. And I said, I'm gonna research. So I just typed into the computer like jobs from home and started writing them down. What can I do from home? And everything from, selling Tupperware and the LuLaRoe and the, all that other junk. And I stumbled across the Amazon FBA, and I said, well, I've been doing eBay for years. Mostly just, if you have extra things laying around the house or the kids' clothes, things like that. My mom pretty much has had an antique shop since I can remember crawling. And so you know, I saw the Amazon thing and it was sort of like eBay, but a little bit different and kind of more along my lines. So after 2 weeks, I said, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it out and try it out for 6 months. And if I don't like it, then I can change my mind.
That's really interesting because most people, when they start reselling, they don't start on Amazon like that. I know you had like dibble dabbled in eBay as, you know, just a personal, like, oh, let me sell off some stuff or whatever. But when they're like, oh, I'm going to start doing something from home, most people don't like, oh, let me do Amazon. You know, like it seems like eBay's the gateway drug to reselling. And then Amazon's like, you know, the meth of reselling.
Well, I did kick off both. Like I did start listing more on my eBay side and listing more and starting the Amazon thing. And then I'm like, well, you know, we'll see where it goes. But Amazon's definitely, I like doing Amazon more. So when I come down to the office, I'm more excited about doing that.
Really?
eBay. Yeah.
Oh, me and you are like totally opposites on that. Because like Brian said, the merch idea is there, like the meth of reselling, Amazon.com. Yeah, I don't find Amazon to be exciting for me at all. Like even when I'm making a ton of money, like my season for Amazon is coming up. Like my season for Amazon is December, January, February, March. And I know that's like opposite of most resellers were like, no, I'm all Q4. And I'm like, nah, I'm Q1. You know, like go Q1.
Office supplies are awesome Q1s. Yeah. I love those. No, I love everything. And it is weird that I get excited about it. One of my excitements this week is I had showed that I bought over 200 like little floss things for your teeth, right? And so I packaged them up in multi-packs. And now they've been selling, and I'm like, I'm selling flossers to people. So yeah, I get excited about weird things like that. But it's the everyday thing people need, and that's what I want to sell them.
Yeah, and it's I think the goal, like, so are you doing replenishables too, where you have found actual products that
I'm trying.
You try, yeah. That's like,
I'm trying.
I think that's like the goal of like a lot of Amazon sellers is finding that replenishable item that they can. Even if you're not making a ton of money on it, there's a lot to be had in just buying 100 of something and selling it and making a profit of $2.
Because you don't have to keep doing the work over again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's similar to eBay because once you find out that a particular whatnot sells, then when you see that again, you don't have to keep researching it. And things change like everything. But yeah, I'm definitely working towards that goal. And we'll see if I get there. It's a slow process.
All right. Well, do you have anything else you wanted to add about you or anything to let? No? Yes?
No, not, I mean, we'll just, things will come out when they come out.
And that's the end of the interview. Okay. Then. So,
I could talk forever, but no, probably don't want to hear me forever. So,
and I do have all of Lucy's links down in the description of the video. So your Linktree, your YouTube, your Instagram, it's all there. So you can go get to know her better if didn't answer your questions. So I don't want to make it a whole. Tell us about yourself, Lucy. So when you were a child.
When I was 5, I really liked finger painting.
That's how I got into it. So, Tonya, did you go thrifting? Did you go garage selling this weekend?
I did, and there's no telling what all I got, but I went this morning and I got some stuff. So yesterday, let me start with that. So yesterday I picked up a whole bunch of LuLaRoe stuff. I did a video about it. So this morning I went back, and when I walked in, one of my friends there told me that there was a bunch of dresses for little girls. So I went back and I got a couple of the dresses. This one, and I got 3 of them. They're new with tags. This one, they're all scarlet is the, I guess the cut of it. So, oops, can you see it?
Yeah.
So I'm excited about these. And I got this one.
How much were they?
$5 each.
Oh, wow. That's a big investment.
Yeah, and then I got this, and this is a really good brand to sell you guys, Patricia Nash. She sells really good quality leather products. Now, purses and wallets and stuff. And I picked this up for $25, but it has the matching wallet inside too. So I thought, for $12.50, bad. But it has a little matching wallet.
So About the LuLaRoe stuff on those girls' dresses, like why did you buy them? Like what was there a
Well, you know, I want to have good quality, good name brand stuff like in my Poshmark store. So, and I figured since it was new with tags, I would go ahead and take a chance on
little
it.
safer? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And then, you know, I picked up some leggings too, and I didn't think they had the tags on them. But then somebody in the chat yesterday on my video told me that LuLaRoe leggings do not come with tags.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting.
So how do you know if they're new or not?
Huh?
How do you know if they're new or not?
I guess you don't, but you can tell. I mean, all the stuff that they had. There was like 2 racks of brand new stuff when I walked in yesterday. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking up comps on eBay, like for the girls' dresses. Don't put them on auction. Those are fails.
Yeah, I'm on Poshmark. I won't even mess with eBay.
Yeah, well, the prices range so much. It's so odd. There's not a whole lot of girls' dresses. I mean, there's 380, which I don't think is a lot for a brand like LuLaRoe. I always just thought that market was dead, but I keep seeing people pop up with them.
Yeah, I know. And I mentioned that in my video yesterday too, that people are talking about how it's dead, and maybe it is, but a lot of the styles that I picked up yesterday aren't available anymore. So hopefully I'll be able to sell like the, what was it that I picked up? The Monroe, like the shawls with the fringe on the bottom. A lot of people in the chat were telling me I could get at least $50 to $70 for those on Posh. Yeah, I'll probably list them for $65 and see what happens. You know, if somebody offers me like $10 less, I'll probably take it. But so I'll probably do Macari and Poshmark for all this LuLaRoe stuff.
So I know a lot of teachers around here wear the LuLaRoe, like the teaching staff is really big into it. For some of the dresses, I saw that you had stars in it. Are you going to save that for maybe 4th of July or maybe for New Year's? Put New Year's as keywords.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, but I probably won't save it to list it. I mean, I'll just go ahead and list it now. And,
I save all my stuff. So I save it so hard, I keep it in the way over there on site.
I'm just saying for keywords.
About it, and it will never happen. So it's got to be done now.
I know. I got stuff over there I got to get out. I'm like, I have some Christmas wands that light Christmas trees I've had for 2 Christmases now. I missed 2 Christmases. I got to get them up this year.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just saying for keywords, you know, you may want to put 4th of July, New Year's, and Chinese New Year's, because I know a lot of the little girls around here celebrate that.
Definitely.
Yeah, Chinese New Year's is the end of January. When I used to buy wholesale from China, I'd always forget about dang Chinese New Year's. And I'm like, it's like 2 or 3 weeks. Like your shipments are all delayed. You can't talk to anybody. Mm-hmm. Nothing's coming. They're like, it's just off. Everything.
What is it again?
It's like the 3rd week of January, isn't it? And it runs for like 2 weeks, doesn't it?
You gotta look it up.
Chinese New Year's. Yeah, if you order things from China, like if you're wholesaling, or if you're like trying to buy from Wish, don't do it in January because you're not gonna get it till March. Let's see. Chinese New Year's is January 21st. Says January, first day of the New Year's falls on the new moon on the new moon sometime between the 3rd week of January and the 3rd week of February. So it's sometime into January, early February. But yeah, like it just shuts off. Looks like this year it's going to be February 5th. That's my kid's birthday. That's the twins' birthday. I'm going to be 17. Why am I so old?
No, I know.
I have a 20-year-old. My baby's not even a baby anymore. She's 11.
Yeah, hush up. I'm older than both of you. You youngins.
No, but your kids are younger than mine. What was I doing? What does that say about me? My kids are older than your kids. Right. All right. Oh, okay. I went garage selling this weekend. I know. I went garage selling. I did it in all the wrong way because I went at like 12:45.
That's a good time to go. People want to get rid of stuff.
Yeah. So I bought some stuff. I'm gonna share. I bought this thing. Look at this. How weird is this guy?
He's pretty weird.
I have no idea what this is. I couldn't find a comp on it. I listed him. I'll show you my weird listing I did. And it has 2 watchers on it also. I don't know if it's just because I priced it high. I did these pictures when I was at an amusement park, so it's just like my box thing that I take with me. It's not the best pictures.
You take a photo shoot thing with you to amusement parks?
It's a little box. Like, anyway, I'll explain it in a minute. But I listed him as a green zombie, creepy ghoul, freak plush, Halloween scary.
I like that mohawk.
Like, I mean, if you don't know what it is, you just make some stuff up, right? Yeah, that
Right.
little box, I got it from Michael's. It's actually one of those paper boxes, and it has like a little lid. So all I do is like just take it with me, and I set it up, and it, you know, the top I actually fold out like that, and I can just use it to take pictures. So I was there for 3 hours, and so I listed the stuff, some of the stuff that I got at the garage sales. And I also got some luminous air makeups. I paid $5 for all of them. I just asked the lady, I was like, yeah, take $5 for this. And she put it in a bag. But I sold already 2 of these. These are the full-size foundations. If you don't know what luminous air is, I'll demonstrate for you. If you've ever seen on TV the ladies going like this. Hang on, let me find a... There you go. This is a commercial. And they're airbrushing their face. I don't know how they don't get it all over their hair and in their eyeballs and up their nose. I don't understand how that works at all. Because they're... How do you not breathe that in?
I don't know. That's pretty high maintenance there.
Anyway, yeah. So this is that makeup. And the when you buy the one on TV that's cheap, it comes with little tiny bottles like this. Little trial bottles. But the actual full-size bottles are like 3 times as big. And I priced really competitively. I priced them $24.95 with free shipping. Because I just wanted to get, I wanted to generate some monies. Because I could have priced them higher at like 30. And yeah, they eventually would have sold, but I wanted monies today.
Right? I can't believe you already got them listed.
I was like, I want the money. And so I listed them. 2 of them sold already. I ended up spending $25 while I was garage selling for the whole day. And I sold 2 of these for $25 a piece. So
see, if you get up and you go garage selling, now imagine what else you could
get up at noon and go garage selling at 12:45. I still did fine. I am not waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go be bona fide hustler with the sun rising.
I do
with my green drink. Like, no.
Sometimes I don't want to get up, but I just think about all, you know, it's that FOMO. You got to do it. You just got to get up and go.
I don't FOMO that bad. I don't care.
Really, I do big time, especially when they're community garage sales. I do.
Okay, and then I also bought these for $2 a piece. I got 3 of them. It's a keratin hair scalp infusion treatment for like anti-breakage, anti-this. It's supposed to be amazing. They sell for $60 on Amazon, so I might just send them in because the going rate on eBay is only like $60, and I can go ahead and send them. They weren't gated or anything, so I might go ahead and send them in if they don't sell. I thought maybe if I put them on eBay for a really reasonable price, then, you know, I could just offload them real fast before I had to send them in. Because I only paid, like I said, $2 each for them. And I got
Macari?
Huh?
What about Macari? Are there any sold?
I didn't cross-post them yet. I didn't get a chance to cross-post them. So,
I would. You're going to lose half of your money if you send them to FBA.
Well, I would still make $25 on each one.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, but this is the one of the ones that I sold. And you can see my picture wasn't that great because I did it at the amusement park. So the lighting was awful, but it sold. It didn't matter. That's the thing. Like, I keep saying that. Like, don't overanalyze your pictures. If you got something that's gonna sell, it's gonna sell. If you take a half decent photo, it doesn't have to be, oh, the lighting and the white and no. Just take the picture. You know, it's not gonna sell sitting on your shelf waiting on you to get a better lighting system.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I wanted to say something about the makeup really quick. When I'm doing makeup on Amazon, I go down and look at the reviews and see if I see a bunch about fakes. Because there is fakes that go on. And
Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals is huge on the Amazon reviews of like, this is not a genuine product. This is not a genuine product.
Yeah. And whether you have a genuine product or not, if it has a bunch of those reviews, I'm not even touching it, because your customers can just say, oh, nope, it was fake. And then
and then
you
your account can get suspended.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea they made fake makeup.
Neither did I till I got hosed one time.
No, but if you know anything about, they knock off a lot of, like Naked gets knocked off a lot. All the Kylie Jenner products are all knocked off. Bare Minerals gets knocked off, and it's really bad for the Bare Minerals to get knocked off because they put all kinds of funky stuff in the powder, and it will like totally mess up your skin. Like when you get the knockoffs, they're full of just not quality product. And you can have people have had allergic reactions. So if you don't have a reliable source for your makeup, and you don't have proof of where you're buying it from, and you got it at a garage sale, or you got it from, thrift store or whatever, I would suggest not putting it on Amazon at all, just because you can get in trouble pretty bad and lose your account. Yeah. You don't need somebody having an allergic reaction and trying to sue you. Let's be happy. Thrifter says that's redundant. Fake makeup. Yes, it's all fake. This is my natural eye shade color thingy. I'm always this. Wait, you weren't doing amusement park stuff? No, I wasn't. It's like a little kids thing. What was that?
It's the perfectionism book I picked up. There you go, for your eBay lighting.
What's bad about being too good? What is bad about being too good?
Not getting your listings done because you're trying to take perfect pictures.
I wouldn't know what's bad about being too good. Another thing I picked up while we're on the topic was something that I don't know. Oh, okay. Speaking of Amazon. Oh, wait, they're not in here. Good job, Deborah. Let's talk about things you don't have in the bag. I picked up at this one garage sale down the street from my house. It was all 25 cents. She's like, everything's 25 cents. And I'm like, okay, hope you have good stuff. And I picked up some Berenstain Bears DVDs. And I didn't even realize whenever I bought them that they were sealed.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even notice that they weren't opened. And so I put them on Amazon. They apparently, here, I'll show you. I judge you. Hang on. Berenstain Bears. So I put them merchant fulfilled, but I'm going to go ahead and send them in whenever I send in some other stuff that I have. And what are you doing? Do what I tell you. Okay, so here's one of the DVDs that I bought. And new, it's selling for like $35, $40, $49 merchant fulfilled. And you can see on Keepa that that's actually not far off. Like some people pop on and kind of get the price down to like 36 but that's generally where it's at the whole time. $36, right around 36 bucks is a reasonable price new for that item to sell on Amazon. So I was really excited, and all the other ones were like that too. Like all the other, except for one was a $20 one of them. I thought about lotting them up and putting them on eBay, but I didn't think that I'd be able to price them any more than like $100 for the lot.
Yeah.
Which I say that all $100. I only paid $1.25 total for all 5 of them.
Right.
But I think I might send them into Amazon, just to,
They have a good sales rank?
just for grands. I don't know. Let me see. Sales rank 7,964 in kids DVDs. It's at 62,000 in movies. I don't think that's bad rank.
I don't either.
For a movie. What do you think, Lucy? Is that a bad rank?
Say it again.
Is that like in the $60,000 range? In the 60,000 rank range, do you think that's good or bad for movies? Or for DVDs.
I think it's good, but look at your competition. You know, how many people are on there?
Two.
Then you're good to go. and those types of movies are great for Q4 and stocking stuffers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, these are all like you're not going to find these movies at the store. These are all from 2002, 2003.
Then jack the price up.
Yeah, so they're not you're not going to find them, you know, if you go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Don't get into a price war with the other person. I mean, definitely go on the higher side.
Oh no, they're on FBA, and mine was merchant fulfilled, so I priced slightly under them, but were FBA. So, but yeah, I got that stuff, and then I did stop in a thrift store, and I got these amazing shoes. They're born.
Oh, yeah, I love the print.
I put it on Instagram. I was trying to be like, I thought maybe somebody would want to buy them directly off of Instagram because they're so wonderful. I just love them, and I'm not big on florals. You know, some people just love. I'm not that. Ooh, look at my flowers. Like, but I loved these, and like I think they would look super cute with just like jeans and a plain shirt.
Yeah,
you know. And the inside of them is like a velour. If they're canvas on the outside and the inside's like a velour or like a brushed microfiber. You know,
nice. So they could double as house shoes.
Yeah, maybe. But they're super nice, but they don't fit my fat foot, so I got a wide foot, me and my bare paws. But that's it. That's all I have to show. I didn't find any comps on those. But maybe I was looking up the wrong keywords, but I was looking up like born flower and born floral.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Chanta's asking what size they are.
Yeah, I'm still not finding any comps. So I don't have any idea, but I'm going to list them. Yeah, they're a size 11.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good size. All right, let's talk about solds. Show us the goods.
Who's going?
I don't know. Anybody. You go. You go, Tonya.
Okay. I'll go. Let me find my little screen share button. This one, share. Okay, can you guys see?
Hang on, I'm trying not to cough all over everybody. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I see. Ooh, what are those?
Okay, I had no idea what these were whenever I picked them up, but they're called Mad Balls by Kid Robot, and I got the whole bag of them for $4.99. I did a little bit of research, which is why I priced them high. And I also did an auction because I didn't know a whole lot about them. So I did get one bid, and they sold yesterday, and I just sent them off this morning to Australia.
$149.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for them?
$5.
What is it with you?
I know. This is why I didn't want to go on with her.
She's always showing us up.
I got this for a nickel and got a 3,000,000% return, and they.
I didn't really know what this was. This was. I found it in the trash, and I sold it for $845. like.
So funny.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And then I don't know if I talked about this last week or not. This was an Amazon merchant fulfilled sale, the Full Metal Alchemist. This one here was going, and this was just last week. I sold it for $174, you guys.
What?
And so,
how much did you pay for $1?
I paid $8 for it. Yeah. But it sold for $175. So my profit from that was $144 after Amazon took all their fees. So that was pretty awesome.
You got that at the thrift store?
Mm-hmm. They're Blu-ray.
How did you know to buy that? Did you scan all the DVDs? Or
I scanned all the ones that said Full Metal Alchemist because it was something I'd never heard of before. And I just saw 3 of them sitting there together. So I was like, oh, what's this? And I know that like that anime stuff is really popular.
And somebody's mom really messed up and donated their DVD collection.
Right. So then I did have all 3 of these available on Mercari, and I had it listed on Mercari for only $75 because I just wanted to sell it. I wanted to move it quick. And so I was going to be doing a bundle for this guy, and he didn't respond soon enough, and it's actually sold on Amazon for the $175. So, but I did have 2 more left. So he asked me to create a bundle for him. And so I sold these other 2 on Mercari for $74
each.
No, both of these were $74 for both. So yeah, if you see any of the Full Metal Alchemists, definitely pick those up. If you see any Mad Balls, pick those up. Those are 2 really good bolos for you guys.
I will. I listen when you talk. I do, because craziness. Stop screen sharing.
Okay.
You put us all into the matrix.
Sorry about that.
All right, I'm trying to find. Hang on. I'm trying to find my stuff. What are you going to talk about, Lucy? What you got?
Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if I can do this well. Does that go?
Yeah, let me present you real quick so everybody can see. Okay, there you go.
Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. I can't see. Anyhow, just some J. Jill jeans. I don't do a whole lot of eBay, and by that I usually do about $500 to maybe $1,000 a month. So for me, that's not. I just don't work on it very much. I have my son taking pictures currently, which is a good little way for him to make some money. So anyhow, these sold for $17. Yeah, it helps. I mean, I'm probably going to pay for his junk anyway, so.
Right.
Anyhow, so these sold for $17.99. I get my jeans on the 99-cent day down at the Value Village Savers, that or at the Goodwill bins or garage sales. I like to go for Levi's mostly, but I saw them. And then we have an Eddie Bauer shirt here. See, I should have told him to button that button right there, but it sold for $15.50. This was part of a donation that somebody gave me. I had some friends call up and said, "Hey, are you still doing that selling online stuff?" And I said, "Yes." And they said, "Would you like some clothes?" I said, "Sure." Went down and got, gosh, they gave me like 6 bags of clothes. Most of it went off to the Goodwill bin, to the Value Village, but I sold whatever I could. That was good. And then quick question, like I sold this one. This one has a story. I bought this dress for Halloween for myself on Wish, and it didn't fit. And we don't want to get into that, but it didn't fit. So I had to buy another one really quick on Amazon. And I just wanted to go ahead and throw this up. And that's my photo right there. It was just a quick throw up of the dress. I love
the color. It's beautiful.
Oh, it was gorgeous. It didn't fit upstairs here. So that's all right. Anyhow, I just used Wish's stock photos and then this photo. And I know you're not supposed to use stock photos, but Wish has, like, all their photos are pretty open. So I don't feel like it's too bad there.
Nah, I would have done that too. There's no way you could represent that dress properly without it being a stock photo.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So anyhow, I just freaking threw it out there for $19.99. It sold within 4 or 5 hours, and I just quickly shipped it out the door. And I did get reimbursed for the dress on Wish because it was the wrong size and go through the case there. So it was a quick way to get it out. I felt bad for it because it is a pretty dress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what are you going to be for Halloween then?
Well, I got a different medieval dress that fits a little bit better. I had assumed that in the back of this there was going to be laces so that I'd be able to adjust it a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
But it did not.
Oh, that's odd.
So, yeah, I got another medieval dress. I had to do a thing at the school. I did bingo in costume. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the screen share, but maybe. Did I do it?
Yeah, you did. Look at you. You're like a pro. It's like you've been doing YouTube for a long time or something.
Right.
Anyhow, trying to find a costume that you can be in front of a lot of kids, is a little trying when you're a woman. On Amazon, I just wanted to talk about 3 things. I sold my Happy Planners that I got at Goodwill. I found some teacher edition Happy Planners, and those still do well for the teacher year. It doesn't end until, like June for us. I don't know about you guys.
I think it runs from August to July or something like that. And Target started carrying Happy Planners. So we all know Target, when they do their liquidation after the season, teachers are that's all going to be seasonal stuff. So
yeah, so it went straight to our Targets get donated to Goodwill, and they had said, you know, planner and kind of priced them low. Usually they price the Target donations really high. So anyhow, I scored those, and those are selling. I only got 3 of them, unfortunately. Also at Target, I got aerial kickboards at end of the year clearance and sent them into Amazon, and those sold really quick.
What were they? Aerial kickboards?
Kickboards for the water. People take vacations during the...
Oh, kickboards. Okay.
Kickboards.
All right. I was like, I thought
end
it
of the
was
year
some kind of food or something. I'm like, kickboards.
End of the year summer clearance. I scored tons of stuff at Target. I spent definitely several $100s there. And you got to scan things, see what the rank is. But people buy summer stuff on Amazon during the fall because you can't find beach toys right now at the stores.
Well, that's the thing, like with little swimmers. I used to say, you know, when they clearance out those little swimmers, you know, people go on cruises, they go on vacation, and you can't find them because they just keep such a limited stock during the rest of the year. They might have one, you know, like maybe.
Exactly. And then a couple weeks ago, I picked up a bunch of Spode stuff at the Tuesday morning, and my Spode is now flying off the shelf. So I'm really liking that.
What is Spode?
Spode is gorgeous stuff. It's kind of like Linux or Mikasa, very high end. And so I go to Tuesday morning, I scan. I really prefer plush things, towels, tablecloths, napkins, linens, because that's easy. It's not going to break. And usually people are very particular on what they want. They know what size tablecloth they're going to get, you know, for the holidays. And so you can pick up tablecloths there for $20 and sell them for $80 on Amazon.
Yeah, I need to go over there. I always forget about Tuesday morning.
Decorative wares like plates and okay. Right.
Yeah, if I do wind up buying the breakables there, I do bubble wrap it as well as whatever. They package it pretty good, but I throw in some extra bubble wrap on my Spode or Linux, Mikasa, stuff like that. I just don't want it to break.
Yeah, when I rarely when I sell like plates and stuff, I'll take a pool noodle and slice one side of it, and I'll wrap the noodle like around
that's a good idea.
Plate. So it's kind of it's almost like it's hovering inside there.
Yeah.
Now for eBay, right? Or for Amazon?
For eBay, not for Amazon. I just leave it up to Amazon not to break my stuff, and if they do, then they'll pay me for it.
Right. For eBay, if I'm doing that, I like to do the box in a box, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer a box in a box for
I do the pool noodle. I
like the noodle idea.
And then I put bubble wrap around it.
You can get pool noodles at the dollar store.
Refereeing. It was like around. Yeah, they're on clearance now. Because if you try to buy them off season, they're like $3 or something. Because I remember trying to buy a pool noodle at the pool, like the pool supply place, and they're like $3.99. I'm like, why are these pool noodles so expensive? It was like February.
That's another thing I got at the Target. The seats you sit in the pool. I don't know. They come into like a little round package. Some of those do really well. Some of them not so well. It's definitely color based. Like the pink ones do really well. Green ones not so much.
Okay, I'm gonna show my little sales, my little things. I feel weird because I did a sales update last week. So then I'm like, I already talked about this stuff, and I'm like, no, that was a sales update video. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this just because. I mean, this is just a basic brown bear. Look at him. Basic brown bear. He almost looks like a Build-A-Bear. Yeah. I thought that's what he was, but he's not. He's a Homer Best. And I sold him for $12.95 plus shipping, and I paid $0.25 for him. So I've
never heard of that brand.
Homer Best. I've seen it before. You can recognize the tag pretty easily because it's in cursive.
Ah.
Yeah, it always looks like that. It's just the plain white tag with the green Homer Best on it. I wouldn't say that it's like a Bolo brand or I'll buy all the Homer Bests or anything. But I mean, for $0.25, I mean, I'm sure they're garage sale items, you know, and $12.95 plus shipping. And I didn't even have it listed that long. I just listed this, I think, like 2 months ago. The next thing I sold, and I did talk about this on my sales update, were those hair curlers. The ones we talked about them, I think, last week when I was talking about I bought them. But because it was a new brand for me, this Profile Spa. I had never bought that brand before, and I normally ignore flocked curlers. Flocked is the velvety ones. But I thought this was such a cool set because it has the clip box actually hooks onto the back of the box. Isn't that neat? Normally the clips are just all loosey-gooseys, you know, like they're just there. But these ones actually have a little box that comes off and clips onto the back. So anyway, this went off to California at a 5-pound rate. The lady paid $16 for these to get shipped. And actually, I noticed she paid $19 for them to get shipped because for some odd reason, she paid for FedEx Smart Post. And it was cheaper to pay priority on them. And then the next thing I got that I sold was that Rattle Me Bones game.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
I took a best offer of $50 on it. I had it priced $129. I took a best offer of $50 because I was just really cash poor. And I needed money. Like my eBay fees were due that day, you know. And I actually looked up the company that bought it. It got bought by a company. It got bought by this cool pop culture store.
Oh, wow.
So they're probably going to sell the thing for $200, you know?
Right.
But look at this store. It's so cool. They sell all kinds of old, like, toys and things.
Yeah, they'll probably sell it at least for $100, I bet.
No, they'll sell it for $200. I know they will. Yeah. Oh, they'll try to. And then they'll put it on sale.
So is it just a storefront or do they have a website?
They have a website too. Look at gremlins and the little.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the fur. They look like Furbies.
Yeah, but it's just a super cool store, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then another thing that I bought at the garage sale, at the quarter garage sale, and I just sold this while I was talking to Lucy before we went live. I paid 50 cents for the two of these, you know, quarter a piece. I got a best offer. I have them priced $19.95. Now these are old. They don't make these anymore. These gel packs, they're discontinued. But I don't know why anybody would want them because there's new, improved, better products. I got an offer for $18, which I thought was great. I was like, yes, I will take your offer. And then I was like stalking the person, right? I was like, I wonder how old this person is. And then that they're still like set on this one product. And so I actually like looked them up and they're like 75 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, so I really appreciate my eBay shopping people, no matter what age they are. Come on down to the Pinching Pesos eBay store and buy yourself some plugins. Like, so. But yeah, those were my standout sales. I looked at my Macari sales and it acted, I just stuck my Green Goblin in my coffee. Get your finger out of my coffee cup. I brought up Macari, but I didn't seem to. Oh, why didn't it show? Oh, because it's in process. Hang on, I'm going to show you this. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw it, but if you don't, which a lot of people don't, they just see me on Facebook, on the Pinching Pesos page. Like Tonya says, Pinching Pesos.
Pinching
Pesos. When I first named my business, my husband was like, Pinche Pesos. And I'm like, no, pinching, babe, pinching. We're not saying dirty words. All right. This one's still in progress because it just sold. It was delivered, but they haven't rated it yet. But I'm going to share with you anyway. I sold this Thai Beanie Buddy. So
gosh.
Beanie Buddies are the big boys. They're not the little ones. So they're 18 inches. I sold it for $50. They didn't even make an offer or anything. Just $50 plus shipping.
I like how you charge shipping too.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna charge shipping. You think I'm not?
Yeah.
And I didn't even he has his tag and everything, but I didn't say he was new. I put him in good condition. Because people are really particular if you say a tie item is new,
Yeah,
it needs to be mint. And so don't mess yourself over and try to think, oh, I can sell it as new because it has the tag. No, just because it has a hang tag doesn't mean it's new. Right. It's been to the thrift store. It's been in all of that goop and gunk and dirt and stuff in the donation bins and transport it. That's not new.
Yeah, I do that with my plush too sometimes when it's new attacks like that.
And I think it's important to know that the certain plush and items, people keep the tags on it because that's what they do with those items. A lot of people keep those TY tags on their plush.
Like this one. But this is not new. I wouldn't say this is a new item.
That is so cute.
It's your rattle. It's for baby.
Aww.
Yeah. But yeah, so those were my standout sales for the week. Look at me. Look at me. I didn't list anything. Like I listed 2 things. So I need to actually like get down to business and list my junk. Because when I was cleaning my garage, I found like 6 sets of hair curlers that I didn't have listed. And they should all sell for like $30 to $50 each. So I need to do my stuff. Okay.
Let's talk about our challenge.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay, good.
We've got a new person and we've got a new thing. I thought it would be fun if we did a challenge and where we have to find an item, a certain item while we're at the store. So this week we've decided, and we want you guys to do it too. So I'm going to go ahead and make a post. Let me write this down so I don't forget I said this. Make a post. Because y'all know I'm crazy and I forget everything.
I forget everything.
I've actually had like people remind me of things I said in videos, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. I'm gonna make a post over in the Resellers Do Facebook group. Our challenge this week, what we are going to try to find, either at a garage sale or at the thrift store, are an embellished sweater. So it could be ugly. Lucy's like, you're yelling in my ear.
No, my ear just itched. Sorry.
It can be an embellished sweater. It can be what you call ugly, or it could be beautiful. Embellished sweater that can sell for over $25. And we would like to see what you find. And if you can get it listed, if not, we're going to come back and show what we get next week. And it's just like a little fun challenge. So we're going to try to do a challenge like every week to try to just get people out of their comfort zones. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make people buy hair curlers at some point.
Nope.
Because they're so, you're going to do it. You're going to do it, Lucy.
If I'm going to buy rollers, you're going to buy some jewelry.
You're going to make me buy jewelry, Tonya. Don't make me fight you.
So then we're only doing one item. I thought we were doing 3, but it's just one?
Yeah, we're just going to do the one. Let's just do one just for fun. I don't want to make it really complicated. I just want it to be fun. And I might actually put a prize in there just at random. Like just do a random drawing. So if you post on the post the thing that you found, then
like a picture of it.
Then I'll put you in a little random drawing for a prize.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm excited.
Scott says, reseller mom never returns. Deb just yells too much. I'm loud because I'm hard of hearing. I don't hear very well, and so I'm loud, and then I just sound angry all the time.
What? I never noticed you that.
Leave me alone and stop making fun.
You're not yelling, hon. I married Italian, so no, you're fine.
I am. My husband's like that all the time. He's like, "Why are you mad?" And I'm like, "I'm not mad." And he goes, "Yeah, you are." And I'm like, "I'm mad now." I hate that. I was like, "Why are you mad?" And you're like, "I'm not mad." "Yeah, you are." I'm like, "No, I'm not." "Yeah, you are. You're acting mad." And I'm like, "Well, now I'm mad." So just to reiterate, I'll do a post over in the Resellers Do Facebook page. We'll do a prize. We're going to find embellished sweaters. Everybody go get one. Fancy. Bonus points if you put it on and wear it.
Oh.
I haven't looked at sweaters in a long time. I think the last like sweater that I bought was a Quaker Factory.
Yeah, that's a good brand.
Yeah, those are easy to spot because they're so ducks in a barn, you know.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah. But if anybody has any questions, please put them in the chat because we're coming up to the end of the show. I know everybody's got to get to work, so we don't want to hold anybody up. No, you, Lucy, you were all like, scan beep, label. I'm working all hard, and I was just sitting here eating like lunch. Made me feel like I was being useless. Mother's Mustache said they're going to do the bonus points.
Awesome.
I did see somebody ask about pricing curlers. Let me scroll up a little bit. What do you charge for curlers? I charge anywhere from $29.95 plus shipping up to, depending on if they're Remington tight curls, I'll charge $60 for those, $50 for those, plus shipping. Don't do free shipping unless you're going to add an extra $15 to your price because curlers are heavy. At a minimum, unless you get those little guys that'll fit in a regional A box, at a minimum, they're going to be 3 pounds. Most of the time, they're 4 pounds. Those other ones that I just showed, those were 5 pounds in the box. So don't undercharge your shipping. Go ahead and do shipping. You know, they're just an expensive thing to ship. And if you are going to do free shipping, bear in mind when they do that return, if they want to return them, you're going to lose your shipping price, you know? So I wouldn't do free shipping on them. But if you're going to make sure you at least add a minimum of $15 to your selling price, if you're going to do free shipping. But I generally price them like the ones that I have down here, like these, they don't have clips. So I'll sell these for $30 plus shipping. They'll fit in a medium flat rate box, so not too bad. It'll cost them $40, you know, to get the item. These other ones that I have down here that I found on a shelf hiding when I was cleaning the garage. If you see these are a bolo. The Lady Chic steam curlers. These sell for $50.
I like the shape of the box. It's cute.
Yeah, and this is a good shape of box because it'll fit in a medium flat rate.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll fit in a medium. It should fit in a medium flat rate, I think. So anyway, let's get on that. Yeah, Lucy, I'm gonna make you buy some curlers. It'll be. I'll give you a couple weeks to get acclimated.
I'm gonna go to the bins later, so.
I bet you leave, you go to the Goodwill, and you find some Remington tight curls. You can't miss them. They're bright blue. They're blue like this.
Yeah. The only way I pick them up is
for $60, and you'll be all happy, and you'll be like, I'm buying curlers from now on.
Right.
It's so
I'm
weird.
not buying them unless they're like new because I don't want to clean that.
Yeah, I don't clean them. They don't get cleaned. I mean, all I do is dump the curlers out, and then I take a wipey and I just go like this, and that's it. And I like wipe the outside off in case it has hairspray. But I see people all the time ask me, how do you clean curlers? And I'm like, ew, why are you buying nasty curlers? Like, they're gross.
Yeah.
It's nasty. Like, leave them on the shelf.
Right.
I think it's weird. Like different areas have different things. I mean, I've seen you for years and you've talked about curlers a couple of times. And I go to my stores and I'll see like maybe 1, maybe 2 every once in a while. And that's it. So
Same here.
I don't know where you're going.
What's going on in Austin? Does women like some big old poofy hair or what?
Yeah, I think it's a Texas thing. Up here with all the rain.
I don't sell them in Texas. They go all over.
Because we can't find them here.
Maybe because people are hoarding them at their houses.
Yeah, those damn hoarders. We don't know anything about that.
No. Yeah, they make sure you keyword them like pageant, like because they certain one like the wax ones. The reason why these are popular is because they have wax inside, and what happens, the wax heats up, and then you put the curler in, and then as you know, the wax kind of keeps the heat, and then it cools down. So they're supposedly better. They do better curls. And that's what the Remington tight curls do. They work amazing. I did my daughter's hair with them, and They were just like bouncy little Shirley Temple curls, you know. So make sure you keyword them pageant and cheerleading or cheer. Those two things are keywords for curlers, even though the people looking for them know, but I always keyword them like that. So which brands of curlers are good? Remington Tight Curls, not just brand, certain ones. You can't just go off of brand.
What color are the good ones?
Huh?
What color are the good ones? The blue ones?
The Remington Tight, they say Remington Tight Curls on them, and they're blue. They're blue like this. The curlers themselves are blue. The base is white. These always sell for me, and they're always at the store for $3.99 or $4.99. These are Clairol 20s. They're going to come with a white base, a light blue base, or a red base. Ooh. And they're all the same. They have the same model number and everything. And then those chic mister ones that I showed you, the Caruso ones that are foam, they're the steamer foam ones. Just make sure that the foam is not all deteriorated because it will dry rot.
Yeah, like shoes can dry rot.
Like shoes can dry rot. Poor Tonya had a customer like send her back a shoe with the heel half missing.
On both pair or both
on both
shoes.
sides?
Yes. Both. What am I trying to say? Both shoes, like one shoe, two shoe. They both came back and they were just like
1 and 2 shoe?
Yeah, both of them were just corroded beyond belief. Like the heel was totally missing. She opened up a return for me on Macari, and she didn't tell me why. And then Macari wouldn't tell me why. So I was like, what the hell? And so now, I guess whenever she sent it back, you know, of course I saw what the problem was when I opened the box. But had she told me, I could have saved Macari some money because I would not have wanted them back.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
so Macari can make those people tell the seller why you're returning them because they could have saved themselves, you know, $8.
Yeah, Macari has a weird little system. Like last night I bought a pair of Alegria sandals for Maria, and I made an offer for $15, and surprisingly, like the lady accepted my offer for $15. I was super excited. But then I noticed that I had the FedEx shipping, and my address was to my P.O. box. And so I asked her, I said, hey, can we cancel this order and I rebuy it? I said, because this is to my P.O. box and it's going FedEx. I don't think it's going to get delivered, even though I think it will. I just didn't want to risk it, you know?
Yeah.
And so she's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And she went ahead and canceled the order. But then as soon as as soon as I canceled it for a change of shipping address, they cut off communication with the seller.
Oh, yeah, right. You can't.
I couldn't talk to them anymore. Even though my reason was change of address, obviously I need to talk to them again.
Yes.
And so I had to go into one of her other listings and send her a message and say, hey, I can't talk to you on the other listing. Can you go ahead and relist it?
Right.
It's not too much trouble so I can buy it again.
Right. So here's a tip for you guys if you're a seller on Macari and somebody asks you to bundle items. So before you delete the items that they want, message them how y'all are going to work this out, because that happened to me. Somebody wanted something and I went ahead and deleted it. Then I created the bundle, but then I couldn't message them anymore. So I had to go in and make it active again and message them. It was just a big hassle. So definitely get all your details straight before you delete it.
I understand why they do that. I think, to prevent people from doing like outside sales, like, negotiating in the messaging or whatever, and then they end the item on Macari and then go sell it just off Macari. But that's so much trouble for 10%. you know?
Yeah, you got to consider what they're getting out of it, right? I agree.
And it made it so hard for me to like just buy the thing I wanted to buy, and the reason I gave them was legit. Like, you're going to need to talk to the seller more. Like if you're changing your address.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they have some kinks to work out, but all in all, I still love them.
I love them too, but I really would like to know how many items I have listed and a way to search my inventory.
I think you can see how many items. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Hang on. Let me look at myself. Let me look at myself.
I'm just loving it, and I can't talk about it enough. I mean, it's just so easy and fast to list stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
So,
how many.
Uh-oh. Did Deb freeze?
lock up or like a wait, Deb?
What?
Okay, you locked up for a second.
8, 9, 10, 11. It looks like they have like 13, I don't know, 12 items a page. So I guess,
and then just count how many pages. Yeah.
Yeah, you could say, oh, I have 4 pages, so I have about, 40 items listed.
That's a good idea.
All right. Everybody says they want to see a show about Macari. Tonya, you want to just do a show together about Macari?
Yeah, definitely.
where we can tell people, I don't really know.
We're having fun. We're making money.
I just use it. I'm no expert.
Right.
All right. Well, I think we answered all the questions in the chat. And Lucy, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any announcements or videos or anything you're doing that you need to or want to talk about?
Well, I did a haul video yesterday. I got to put it together and put it up today. And then in the background, I've been working on a Shopify store. So I'm going to try and do Shopify with Printful. I have the Amazon merch going, and then maybe list it on other platforms like Etsy. I don't know if you can really do that on Macari or anything else, really, but playing around with that.
Nice.
Awesome.
Mandy said, I never knew what to sell on Macari, and I don't sell clothes and shoes. Well, whatever it is that you sell.
Right. Anything.
Put it all there. Makeup, hair stuff, dishes.
Yeah.
Cups. Ray Dunn is like the
on fire
queen of
Funko Pops
of Macari. Yeah. Do you weigh the package? No, not really, unless I think it's over 3 pounds or under a pound. I mean, I weigh my stuff for eBay, and I'm cross-posting anyway, so I know how much it weighs.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, you cross-post over to both Poshmark and Macari?
Yeah.
You do all three?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, if I can, I'll do shoes over there on Posh. Since I don't sell clothes, the only thing I can post on Poshmark is shoes.
Yeah.
However,
what
Matt said that he put hair curlers on Poshmark because they're a hair accessory.
You can wear them on your body.
So how do you feel about that? Is that true? Like, can you do that?
I mean, they say if you can wear it on your body, right? I don't know. Stuff that I'm not sure about, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but he's like, I didn't think about this before, but I just sold some hair curlers on Poshmark and had them listed under hair accessories. Yeah,
I don't know. I worked really hard on my Poshmark account, and I would probably not do anything to jeopardize it.
I didn't work really hard on mine, so I don't. I'll guinea pig it for you guys. All right. Well, we went over our hour. So, Tonya, I know you have a show tomorrow with Angie.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a Droid Detective show with our guest being Sandy, and she's going to talk about the turquoise mines. So I think that that'd be really interesting content, and looking forward to it. So it'll be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on my channel, Thrifty Treasures.
Yep. And everybody's, like I said, everybody who's here and everyone who's not here, their links are all down in the description of the video, Instagram pages, YouTube channels, Linktree, groups.
Yeah.
I don't have all your groups on there, Tonya, and that. Oh, you got like
right. Well, and Thursday
like 14 groups.
Right. Thursday we're doing an antique booth talk show. We usually only do that once a month, and it's going to be on Jen's channel Thursday morning at 11 a.m. And her channel is Pudgy Picker, the Pudgy Picker.
Okay, Pudgy Picker's channel on Thursday talking about antique booths, and tomorrow on Thrifty Treasures talking about jewelry. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Probably nothing. And Lucy has a haul video she's going to post. All right, you guys. Next week, we have another new panel member that's going to be here. Woo! Hopefully, unless something comes up. Woo, woo, woo. Which had all the ingredients to the stew. It's going to be hearty.
Come hungry.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for always supporting us and coming out and watching us live or watching us after the fact. And we love you guys and appreciate all the support. And you have a really great week. And make sure to go get your sweaters.
Yes, get a sweater.
And I will post. See, I remembered. Make the post over in the Stew Facebook page. Bye, you guys. Y'all have a great week.